You're watching Let's Chat.
Here's a quick question. What's the best time of year to visit Dollywood? Any time of the year is the best time to visit Dollywood. If you love the holiday lights, the holiday music, the excitement of Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's nobody better to talk about that than Jennifer Webb. Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning, Chip.
Wow, Dollywood, and I remember years ago you had reached some incredible number as far as your LED Christmas lights. It was into the millions, and it seems like you just keep adding to that every year. Just on the lights alone, which goes to show the amount of detail you all are putting into this.
Yes, we have more than 5 million Christmas lights. They've been working on putting those up since before August, I believe. They put them in like kind of inconspicuous places so you don't see them. And then last week, we closed for the week and our crews completely took out all of the thousands of pumpkins and replaced it with the 5 million Christmas lights and hundreds of Christmas trees and everything else that goes with the festival.
That's pretty much a 24/7 job when you're shifting from one particular season to the next and you only have a short time to do it in.
Absolutely. I mean, that's really the only time that we close for a whole week in between the festivals because we're taking thousands of pumpkins out, bringing in millions of lights, and it's a 24/7 job. Our crews are working around the clock to make that transition happen.
If someone hasn't been to Dollywood for Christmas or the holiday season, however you want to put it, what is the one thing you would advise them to do?
The one thing I would advise them to do is to make sure they stay after dark. Now that the time has changed, that's not too difficult of a task. But the lights are on all day long, but they really twinkle, when it becomes dark outside. And last year we introduced something new. So we've got several themed areas throughout the park. If you've been to Dollywood, you kind of know how that works. And last year, each area has its own theme. So when you come into the park on Show Street, everything is very classic Christmas. And then as you make your way through the park, that theme and that lighting technique is going to change. So up by our chapel in Craftsman's Valley, it's very candlelit. It's very warm feeling.
Sure.
And then as you go up through the park, we've got Glacier Ridge, which we opened in 2019. And that's very icy blue. It's like the Smokies have frozen over. So every area of the park is going to be different. And so I think that's my big thing. Make sure you stay for the lights if you do anything else.
You and I have talked before about one of the great benefits of working at a place like Dollywood is you get to watch the adults watching the kids, and they kind of transform into kids themselves.
They do. And
How do you not?
Right. They do. And I think that really shows throughout the entire park, but I think you can really see that in our Santa experience, Santa's List, Naughty or Nice. That was something we reimagined last year with the pandemic, and it went over so well that we've kept it this year.
Right.
So what that is kids go into our Heart Song Theater and they write their letters to Santa, and then they make their way into the theater and they get to take a sneak peek at Santa's Smoky Mountain cabin. Because I don't know if you know this, but during certain times of year, Santa comes to the Smoky Mountains he loves to visit Dolly.
Sure, why not?
So you can take a sneak peek inside his Smoky Mountain cabin, see what he's doing, and you find out if you're on the naughty or nice list.
Well, that ship's already sailed as far as I'm concerned, but you're probably in a good situation to be on the nice list. Jennifer, thank you so much. Find out more about how you can get tickets for one incredible experience that will last you a lifetime. It's Dollywood.com. Again, Dollywood.com. Stick around. We're going to talk about the benefits of lung health and why it's important. Dr. Rob Hedrick, straight ahead.